Chapter 13-2 notes is solving quadratic equations. Okay, example 1, x squared equals 100. So in order to find out what x equals, you're going to take the square root of both sides, because the square root undoes squaring. So you end it with x equals, and the answer is positive 10 and negative 10, so plus and minus 10. Example 2, 3x squared equals 18. Again, you want to find out what x equals, so we're going to isolate the variable, so we divide both sides by 3. Divide by 3, divide by 3. You end up with x squared equals 6. Okay, you're going to take the square root of both sides, the square root of x squared and the square root of 6. Okay, that gives us x equals plus or minus the square root of 6 as our answer. Okay, example 3, quantity x minus 5 squared equals 9. Okay, because this is a squared, we can take the square root of both sides, and it undoes the squared. So now I just have x minus 5 equals, and the square root of 9 is plus or minus 3. Okay, then we're going to solve for x. So we're going to add 5 to the other side. X equals 5 plus or minus 3. And there are two answers, the 5 plus 3, which is 8, and then the 5 minus 3, which is 2. So the two answers are 8 and 2. And if you plug those in here, 8 minus 5 is 3, squared is 9. And if you plug 2 in, 2 minus 5 is negative 3 to the second power, which is also 9. Okay, example 2, x plus 2 quantity squared equals 7. You're going to take the square root of both sides. That undoes the squaring. So you end up with x plus 2 equals, and you can't take the square root of 7. It doesn't come out into a regular number. It comes out an irrational number. So we're going to leave it plus or minus the square root of 7. We're going to subtract 2 from both sides. So now we have negative 2. X equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 7. Okay, example 5, x squared plus 16x plus 64 equals 17. We could subtract 17, but if you do a diamond, then it doesn't work. So we're gonna see what we can do with a diamond just on the left side. 64 on the top and 16 on the bottom. That gives us 8 and 8. 8 times 8 is 64, and 8 plus 8 is 16. So this is x plus 8 times x plus 8. So x plus 8 quantity squared equals 17. We're going to take the square root of both sides. Okay, then that's x plus 8 equals plus or minus the square root of 17. Then you're going to subtract 8. So that's negative 8 plus or minus the square root of 17.